Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Daily Dose of Tammy, let me be your inner voice. If you're new here, I'm Tammy, a licensed mental health therapist and author of Lessons from the Listening Lady, Adolescence and Anxiety, a family guide to making the mind-body-spirit connection. I'm a therapist who blends cognitive behavioral therapy, known as CBT, with spiritual tools and insights to help people heal, grow, and live with more freedom and authenticity. My mission is to be a bridge between psychology and spirituality because the truth is, so many of us are walking through life feeling disconnected, out of alignment, and unsure of who we really are. And I believe that real healing happens when we reconnect not only with ourselves, but with something greater, whether you call that God, spirit, the universe, or simply love itself. Today, we're going to talk about self-doubt and how to stop letting other people's opinions shape how you see yourself. If you've ever dimmed your light, questioned your path, or felt paralyzed by someone else's judgment, I want you to know this: you are not alone. And more importantly, that doubt, it's not your truth. Let's start with the basics and look at why self-doubt shows up to begin with. From a CBT perspective, self-doubt often begins with automatic negative thoughts. Those lightning fast thoughts we don't even realize we're having. Like, they probably think I'm not good enough. Or, I shouldn't speak up, I'll sound stupid. I'm a hot mess, I'm not ready. These thoughts are usually connected to core beliefs that were formed earlier in life. Maybe you had a critical parent. Maybe someone made you feel small. Maybe you were bullied. Maybe you were praised for being the good one. Or staying quiet, so you learn to suppress your voice. The point is this: these patterns didn't start yesterday. They've been rehearsed in your nervous system for years. And here's the thing: just because a thought feels true doesn't mean it is. That's where the work begins. In therapy, we learn to slow it down, we get curious, and we start to rebuild from a more honest, empowered place. So how do we do that? How can we actually work with self-doubt when it shows up? First, I want you to name the story. Notice the thought without merging with it. Ask yourself, is this a self-doubt story again? That's it. No shame, no panic, no judgment. Just recognize it and name it. This creates space between you and the belief. Then I want you to track the source of it. Ask yourself, where did I learn this from? Who does it belong to? Who does it sound like? Was that voice coming from a place of love or fear? Many of our self-doubts aren't even ours. They're internalized from other people who are operating from their own wounds and placing their stories and beliefs onto us. Then you create a new truth-based statement, like, what's a more honest, balanced way to think about this? Maybe it's, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm allowed to grow. I may not be perfect. I am worthy of being seen. Their opinion is not my identity. Now, let's look at this from a spiritual lens. Sometimes the self-doubt we carry is kept alive by people still in our lives. People who criticize us, minimize, or they just can't hold space for our growth. They have their ideas about who we are, and there's nothing we can do to change that. And that hurts, especially when it's coming from people we care about. But here's what I want you to know. You are not obligated to stay small to make someone else comfortable. If someone in your life is constantly making you question your worth or who you are or how you do something, this is a sign of judgment. You gaining this awareness doesn't have to result in bitterness. It's not about proving them wrong. It's about understanding it for what it is. You can say, I see that your judgment is about your own fear. It's about your own story, and I'm no longer going to carry it as my own. It doesn't mean you have to hate them. It doesn't mean there has to be some dramatic confrontation. It simply means you stop giving their voice more weight than your own. I bless and release you. I let go with love. I choose to listen to the part of me that wants to grow. These are the new thoughts you can have. This is part of reprogramming. And by doing this, you create something even deeper within you. and that's self-love. Because at the root of self-doubt is often a belief that you're not enough as you are. And listen, self-love isn't just bubble baths and affirmations. It's this quiet, honest commitment to showing up for yourself, even on the hard days. It's saying, I'm not perfect, but I'm worthy. I'm messy and I'm growing and I still belong. I don't have to earn love by performing or pleasing. I am love. And I know that can feel far away sometimes, but self-love isn't a finish line. It's a practice. It's a relationship. It's a relationship with yourself. And just like any other relationship, it gets stronger when you keep choosing it, even when it's uncomfortable. And the bigger picture is, the more we let judgment define us, the more we drift away from who we really are. And you are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real, to be human, to live from the inside out and not the outside in. So when that self-doubt creeps in, when someone else's voice starts to echo in your head, take a breath. Come back to your body and ask, what part of me needs my love right now? What do I want to believe about myself moving forward? Because you get to choose. You get to decide. You get to write your own story. And you get to walk away from anything or anyone who makes you feel like you are not already enough. Let me leave you with this. Don't ever let someone else's judgment of you plant seeds of self-doubt. Their misunderstanding of who you are is a reflection of them, not you or your worth. Let them go with love. Come back to your truth and trust that you are being guided towards something more aligned, more grounded, and more you. Your voice matters, your heart matters, and your growth, that's sacred work you're doing. Honor that. I want to thank you for being here with me today. If this resonates, leave a comment, share it with someone you love, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. Until next time, keep trusting yourself, keep moving forward, and remember, you got this.